So another book, this is actually a newer one, and I got a really good deal on this one. I actually got it for the girls, even though they said they didn't want it. It's called The Atlas of Monsters, Mythical Creatures from Around the World. So I love, things like this. I think it's really cool. So anyway, let me show you what it is real quick on the inside. I'll show you just a quick one. So for instance, like Great Britain and Ireland, it looks like this. So you see the map, you see some of the symbols for the creatures, and on the other side it explains what those symbols mean and what those creatures are. And also it'll tell you, it might tell you like not only where they're at, but maybe what a little bit of the lore and mythology behind it. So like Southern Europe, you've got stuff like this. It's only about 60 pages, but it's got a lot of information. So it's basically an atlas. It's got all the maps. Here's China and Central Asia, for instance. Check this out. I mean, they've got a lot of really cool things in here. And it's a kid's book, but at the same time, I read these too. I mean, these are most excellent. You take North America. I mean, you've got everything from stone giants to, dead pirates and things like that. So it's pretty cool. So that's one of the new ones. And thought I'd share that with you too. And so also, what else do I have? Chronicles of the Crusades. 9 Crusades and 200 years of bitter conflict for the Holy Land, brought to life through the words of those who were actually there. Of course, in an earlier video, I talked about primary sources and how I really like to hear people in their own words, which, by the way, I don't want to offend like a lot of Christian folks or religious folks, but that's how we should actually be interpreting the Bible. It was written by a certain group of people or certain people to a certain group of people. So it helps when you apply it in the historical and cultural context. And if you can put that in your mind, you can actually interpret it much, much better and much more accurately. Because we tend to interpret things, even history books and things like that, by our modern, I don't want to say just morality, but by our modern point of view. We're modernists. We've gone through, I mean, we're past, for instance, the Victorian age. We're past the Enlightenment. We're past the Middle Ages. So when you try to interpret these ancient texts like the Bible from, say, a Victorian point of view or from a medieval point of view, like Luther did, and God bless these people, not that they're necessarily wrong in all these areas, but it's very difficult to interpret and comprehend based on our modern thoughts. We're modern people. We live in the 21st century. And so it helps to be able to sort of get that framework, the who, what, when, where, how, and then we can get to the why. Because if you figure out who wrote these things and to whom they were written or who was the audience, it helps you to interpret. So that's one of the reasons I love like Chronicles of the Crusades. Like this book is really good because it's one of those accounts. And also, again, like this, because these are based on legends told by the people when they were formed. So you have like a legend of Thunderbird or like the Baba Yaga, right? The chicken leg house. I mean, that's just to us, that's a weird conjuring. But imagine you're over in Russia hundreds and hundreds of years ago. I can't remember when the Baba Yaga legend started, but just imagine. You have no modern technology, no modern conveniences, and they scare you by telling you there's this one-eyed lady, one-eyed old hag in a chicken leg house that's going to come and get you. Yeah, you'll listen. Just because you don't know if they're not there. You can't prove it until that first person goes and does it. So again, hope everyone's doing well. Love to talk some more mythology, some more scripture, some more Bible, whatever it is. And maybe hopefully one of these days we'll get something together where it's a better background than this and a better thing to where people can call in. And I'll work on slowing my roll, so to speak. Slowing down so you can hear me better. But unfortunately, coffee, no coffee, caffeinated soda, no caffeinated soda. It's just, sometimes I got to get it out there so I don't forget. So anyway, I enjoy this stuff. It's really fun. Oh, and it looks like this is the Fenris wolf. I'll have to find out, see if I'm right. But he was the one that was bound by the Norse gods. So maybe it's him. So we'll see. Of course, there's Heracles down here. I say Heracles because that's the original Greek. Hercules is Roman. Same guy, right? But still, Heracles is the right one for this, I do believe. He's got his club, he's got his lion mane, he's got his shield. So anyway, got the Loch Ness Monster, what looks like it. And then there's also I don't know what this is. There's like a lighthouse. A lighthouse over, unless it's just a lighthouse. It's got a cross on it, but we'll see. So interesting, very interesting things. So anyway, Talk to you guys later. Bye bye.